Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's me, the Prince of FNAF. If you like what you see here, please consider subscribing and hit the like button, of course, if you like the content seen here. And with that being said, today we're going to be talking about the top 10 best dragons in film. So with that being said, let's roll the intro and get on with the video, shall we? Starting up at number 10, we have the good emoji featured in 2007's Dragon Wars. So in this movie, we see two serpentine creatures fight across centuries, and then finally, where the movie leads us at the end of the movie, where I feel like the movie was just building up to this. The bad emoji, of course, wants the rock for itself so it can transform into a fearsome dragon and destroy the earth, and the good one wants to rebuild civilization. And finally, when the good emoji defeats the bad emoji and turns into a dragon, it finally feels like the movie was just working up to this moment, and it's very beautiful, and it's quite a spectacle. The dragon is beautifully designed. At the same time, it looks terrifyingly creepy, but at the other end, it looks quite beautiful and entrancing, regardless of its appearance. Coming up at number 9, we have the Hungarian Horntail in Harry Potter Goblet of Fire. Now, this dragon is a force to be reckoned with, as Harry is forced to test his skills with his broom, facing off against the Hungarian Horntail as it breaks free from containment and wreaks havoc on Hogwarts. This is quite an awesome creature, and the creature really makes you feel for the character. It makes you want the character to win and escape because this creature just feels like it's a force to be reckoned with. And as the movie builds up to the eventual showdown, the movie says again and again that this is not a dragon that you mess with. Moving up to number 8. Mulan. So in Disney's Mulan, there is a character called Mushu who used to be a guardian, but due to his mischievous nature, he was demoted, and now he just rings a symbol to awaken the other guardians. Chinese gods who are smart, intelligent, you know the picture. And so, because of his mischievous nature, he was demoted, and to prove himself once more, he agrees to help Mulan on her quest to help her nation in China, and it is pretty cool. The character has an interesting personality, as he is known to be quite mischievous and kind of full of himself, but it's not to a point where the character is unlikable. In fact, I think it brings up more of the characteristics of the character. He appears as that of a small lizard like dragon, and he is pretty cool. Moving up to number 7. Saphira Aragon, coming up at number 7. So she deserves a spot. She deserves a spot in this list because when I first saw this movie, it was enthralling to me. It was amazing because back when I was a kid, I was just used to watching all of the low budget dragon movies, but this kind of was where I really got into dragons. I just collected the statues and the toys, and this really got me full-fledged dragon fan. It is based on a storybook of the same name, and although they never adapted the other books in the films, I'm just glad that we got this. Saphira really feels like a beautiful dragon. She has the ability to be connected with her rider on a physical and emotional level through telepathy, and it's just awesome. The dragon has lots of heart and spirit, and so she deserves the spot on this list. Coming up at number 6, we have Pete's dragon, Elliot. So Elliot appears of that of a very expressive. I mean, I'm glad what Disney did. This was one of their first live action adventures to really test the water for what eventually become a live action universe of Disney films, and they did not disappoint with Pete's dragon. Elliot is a large green dragon. He's not that big of a dragon, but he is still quite massive. Small for a dragon, but still massive. He is very expressive, and after a kid gets involved in a car crash and his parents die, he stumbles across the woods and sees this massive dragon. The dragon then proceeds to befriend the boy and becomes friends with him. And we really feel for these two, And once the end of the movie happens, you just want to cry because of how heartwarming it is. So it deserves this spot on the list. So moving up to number 5. Toothless, How to Train Your Dragon franchise. Toothless is the lovable Black Knight Fury that we've come to love from the DreamWorks How to Train Your Dragon films. With 3 films and 2 specials, you really feel for this dragon. It feels like we've known him all our life. Adapted from the original novels produced by young authors, this was quite a great spectacle. The dragon was brought to life using animation of the time, and it really felt awesome. The dragon is so cute, and I understand why a lot of fans love him. He's just awesome. He's got so much emotion, so much character, and I'm not surprised that fans love him. He is Hiccup's pet dragon, and in fact, Toothless was how the Vikings became friends with the dragons. And I just like the spectacle of a boy finding a dragon and realizing that they don't have to fight anymore. So, great story to tell. And moving up to number 4. Reign of Fire Dragons. So in the movie Reign of Fire, after a mining team is trying to investigate a mine shaft and they're digging a hole to create a mine shaft, during a mining operation they accidentally awaken a extinct species of prehistoric dragons, which then proceed to wake up and wreak havoc on the earth. And so a team of biologists team up to fight these dragons. These dragons are very aggressive, very violent, very primitive, but at the same time very smart. These dragons are intelligent, shown as their use extreme ease and problem-solving skills to take down helicopters and other military-grade weapons. So, yeah, these dragons definitely deserve a spot on the list, and Reign of Fire is quite a classic movie, if I do say so myself. Moving up to number 3, Dragonheart, Draco the Dragon. So Draco is the last of his kind. Draco becomes friends with a dragon slayer in order to become con men so that he can, of course, make more profit as dragon species is coming to an end. Draco shares his heart with a greedy and selfish boy unknown to him, and eventually the movie ends with Draco's death. It is a heroic death, and it will be remembered in dragon films for years to come. Now, this is kind of an underrated film. I don't know if a lot of you even know what this film is, but certainly I do. I grew up with the Dragonheart films, and I'm really excited to check out the brand new film that just came out, Dragonheart Vengeance. So with that being said, let's get to our number 2 spot. So at number 3, we have the Evil Queen Dragon from Enchanted. So being a kind of Sleeping Beauty knockoff, Enchanted was quite a great movie, and it ended with an awesome third act with the evil queen shedding her human form and becoming this awesome purpley blue dragon, and of course forced our heroic princess character to become, very girly and, show her true colors to save the man she loved. And of course, they go up on top of the roof and have a final showdown, which of course ends with the dragon falling into the streets below in a burst of green flame. Quite a great third act, and the dragon itself was quite well designed, and I really do like it. So, moving up to number 1. Dragon from Shrek. So in the movie Shrek, Dragon is the dragon that guards the keep that holds Princess Fiona. And of course, Shrek and Donkey have to get past the dragon. And it's really quite funny. The scene that leads up to Dragon is quite funny, where Donkey kind of slowly woos the dragon. And it leads to a lot of hilarious moments until eventually the dragon and Donkey become a thing. In future films, we see that Donkey and Dragon are a happy couple, and they even have little donkey mutant babies. So yeah, this was my top 10 list of the best dragons in film. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know if there's any dragons I missed, or are you pretty much happy with the list? Let me know. I'd love to hear your comments on this video. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Do take care and have a great night.